know? That's how she's making me feel. Because I can tell she liked to do like yard sales or something like that. Okay. I feel pulled to Racheal. Racheal Dean. I have 2 Racheal D's. I feel pulled to Racheal Dean. So let me see. So would this aunt have like helped your grandma or have been around your grandma a lot as well? Because she's kind of showing me like caretaking or something for her mom. Does that make sense to you? They live together till Granny dies. Okay, she's bringing that through. That like that close relationship with her mom, taking care of her and being involved in that way. But also she just like didn't quite take care of herself enough. I almost feel like she had health issues and ignored things. Like people would say, you need to get that checked out or you need to take care of that. And she's like, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Something like that. Because I feel like, you know, her life was cut short because she neglected figuring the health issues out. Does that make sense, Racheal? Mm-hmm. She's making something in the kitchen. I'm trying to see what she's making because it doesn't look like she was like a cook or like to cook things a whole lot, but it looks like soup what she's making. It feels like she would make like a couple things to like get by is basically how she's making me feel. And when it came to taking care of other people, she would prioritize that as opposed to taking care of herself. So, yeah, it's some kind of like soup or something that she's making here. I don't know. Like with multiple components, it's not just like a broth, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really don't feel like she would have been like a severe, super into cooking or anything like that. I almost feel like, yeah, exactly, the adrenaline. Okay, so that makes sense. She was showing me motorcycles to relate to the adrenaline part. Okay. She makes me feel like she did some sort of like hands-on type work. Like, again, rough around the edges, this lady. Is there a bee named like Betty somewhere in the family? She shows me also like pulling weeds and stuff outside, like taking care of things outside too. Like she liked her outdoors time, and I don't know if that's because Betty's your granny's name. I love it. Yeah, Betty came through strong there. I don't know if it's just because she would be outside smoking a lot, but I feel like because she's talking about like pulling weeds and just like spending time outside quite often. She's also watering potted flowers. So I don't know if that relates to her or you. But she's like watering, you know, the big potted hanging flowers. She's showing me that right now. Both. Oh, okay. Yeah, I felt like she's like into gardening or something. I almost felt like, are you a landscaper or what are you? Because she kept showing me like taking care of things outside, like plants outside. Did she wear like a special necklace or something when she was here in the physical? I'm trying to get, I'm like, I don't know. She's mentioning something about a necklace and I'm like trying to move on from it, but she's like, no, 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 talk about it. So trying to do right by her and talk about this necklace here. Tess, thanks for subscribing. Would there have also been a disconnect with her father? Oh, she had a jewelry box and someone took it. Oh. Would she have had a disconnect with her father? Rachel, do you know? I'm trying to figure out what she's saying, because like she says a word that's specific, but I don't want to be presumptuous in what she's saying. She's saying the word abandon. So I don't know if that relates to her dad or who that relates to within her life. But she's mentioning that as a contributing factor that caused issues with her in her life, not taking care of herself. And she also mentions a man that looks like he would be... Do you also have an uncle in spirit? Looks like a man that would be similar to her age, sitting in a chair, like a recliner type chair. Not as much hair on the top. Feels like he would be about close to her age. Your dad's passed? I think it's your dad. Oh, okay. Did your dad have chest issues? Heart? Like they are sitting around laughing their heads off. I'm wondering if you have a shirt of your dad's or something that you hold on to, because he's talking about his t-shirt that he's wearing. Okay. Do you have a shirt of your dad's? Or did somebody keep his shirt? Awesome. He's thanking you for that. He's highlighting that. And he wants to give you flowers as well right now, too. Like a bouquet of flowers. I'm really feeling like this relates to, I don't know if he would have, he's making me feel like he wished he could have walked you down the aisle, if that makes sense. So I think that's what the bouquet of flowers is that he wants to give you. Would that make sense to you, Rachel? Yeah, exactly. Ooh, I knew it's your dad because he made me emotional as soon as you were like my dad. I'm like, yep, it's dad. I also feel like maybe he wasn't the best at expressing his emotions to you, but he's like, I've got the full picture now. And he needs to let you know that. Like, I think he had a big personality, your dad. Your dad had a big personality and loved to laugh, but he wasn't the best at words and emotions and things. But I feel like he hugged. He likes to hug. Him and my past before, he wasn't always around due to addiction. Okay. I was gonna say I think he likes to drink a little bit too. Likes to drink a little bit. I feel like the family likes to drink a little bit because they're just sitting around like having a grand old time. So yeah, your dad just wants to let you know, is there a D name? Somebody that's passed too. And then I'm getting September as significant too. I'm trying to ask him, I'm like, got any more details you could throw out here? September month he passed. I don't know where the D name is, but he's bringing a D name too. Would he have called, like, if you had a boyfriend or something, would he have called him a beau? Because I think what he's saying is he likes your beau. He likes your new beau. My dad would say that, and I know it's a weird term to use, but he's like talking about a beau, like Beaux. Like, that's your new beau. I like him. That's what he's saying. I love it. And he's just like, I love you, kid. I love you. I'm so glad you got that message, Rachel. And he definitely wants to send you a hug too. Like, he's got a hard hug, like a good way, a good hard hug, you know. I'm so glad you got that message, Rachel. A 2 for 1, a 3 for 1, a 4 for 1. Got your grandma's name. Yeah, like, I felt like he was bigger because I like come right into his body, and it's just like, oh, that feels good. Yeah, he didn't mention the old one, but he did mention he wanted to be there to walk you down the aisle, but he approves of this new one for sure. You're welcome. You're welcome. I forgot to record that for you. Hopefully I can save it. D-name, he was drawn tattoo on his chest, and it's my sister's middle name. Dawn. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. My middle name's Dawn too. That's beautiful. Yeah, he kept he's like, keep talking about this, keep talking about this. I'm like, all right, I don't know. I get in my head sometimes and I'm like, so you guys practice? Your sister's April Dawn too? Stop. Was she born in April? Was she born at dawn? Because that's why my parents named me that, by the way. You guys witnessed what it's like through your intuition practice when you're trying to connect the dots, right? You know, she was born in August. So interesting that they chose that name. That's a sign right there. Her sister has the same name as me, April Dawn. Crazy. But you guys witnessed, right, what it feels like to connect to your intuition and try to receive the information. That's what it's like when I do mediumship. So it's like, am I making this up? You know? That's how it feels as a medium. Just so you know. Postcards. I'm glad you guys got postcards too. So just to draw the correlation to how it works as a medium, you guys experienced it earlier in your intuition practice, that it's just about tuning in and